Hey, everybody. This is Sam with Renegade Soul. I can be reached at www.renegadesoul216.com. My email address is sam@renegadesoul216.com. My phone number, 440-373-SOUL. You can text me. I mean, you could ring the phone. I probably won't answer. It's always noisy, but text me at that number and get in touch with me. This is a series of interviews with renegades. And today we are talking with Pam, who's not currently a renegade, actually, but once a renegade, really always a renegade. And you guys have met Pam. Always, always. You guys have met Pam. She actually is featured in one of the commercials, one of the Renegade Soul commercials. So you've met her before, but this is going to be a sit down, candid conversation with Pam tonight. And so I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. So, Pam, tell them who you are and what you do.
Um, my name is Pam. And as you said, I am. I'm not currently working out with the pandemic and everything, but I was a renegade for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was wow. I didn't realize it was that long for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as what I do, I am. Oh, whoo, that's a long story. I'm an educator. I'm just gonna say that Sam. I was a counselor before. I'm no longer a counselor.
Oh, so we haven't been updated. So do tell.
There with eh, partially not, I wouldn't blame it on the pandemic, but within the district it's been a lot of changes.
Okay.
So to make a long story short, I was yanked out of that role and put into a new one. Hmm.
Oh. So what do you do now?
Yeah, so that was pretty devastating.
Oh.
So I before I was for many years I was a school counselor.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and I'm smiling because I have a job. Now I am a school librarian. Hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
remember, there are no mistakes in God's plan,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There are no mistakes in God's plan. So let's just roll with it. We have gainful employment.
Yep.
We
And I just get in there and I just do what I do.
That's right.
Okay. Just do the
Right.
best I can. That's all
That's
I can do.
Get your blessings, girl. That's exactly right. So, how did we meet? How did you come to Renegade Soul?
It was actually through a friend who wasn't working out with you either. And we worked together.
Hmm.
And I remember going into her office one day. We used to have like a tea time, and I
Okay.
would go to her
Mhm.
office the same day, every same time every day. We would sit and have tea, and I remember saying, "Oh, girl, I need to get my life together. This ain't right. It wasn't. I have to do something." And then she was like, I was like, she was like, "Have you ever thought about a trainer, like a personal trainer?" Because I was saying I need to get my life right. I need to get my health right. I need to, get myself together. And I said, "A trainer?" I was like, "No." And she said, "Well, I follow this lady on Instagram, and I kind of see what they've been doing. You might want to check her out." And I was like, "No, I don't think so." So later on that night, I thought about it, and I remember calling her. I was like, "What's her name?" And she told me, and I looked it up on Instagram.
Mhm.
And I'm scrolling because I didn't want to. I had a vision of what I thought personal training would be like, and one of those gyms. And I wasn't trying to go up there being around, a bunch of people with sports bras and little shorts working out. And I didn't want to do it. I wasn't ready for that. So I went scrolling. And I was like, wait a minute, okay. I saw people. I guess normal is a bad word. I mean, but I saw regular people. I
Yeah.
mean, you had your sports bras and your little shorts too, but I saw like regular people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just all the pretty, which I liked.
Mm.
You see the smiling, petite little people, doing all this rigorous stuff and smiling and barely sweating. I saw like regular people like me, uh, lifting weights, screaming, sweating, but they were doing it though. And I
Yeah.
remember watching, saying, "Wait a minute, I could probably do that. I think I can do that." It didn't seem, you know, as bad as I thought it would be. So
Yes.
I called that day and left a message. And I remember you called me right back, and you right back and broke it down as this, that third, broke it down. And I remember saying, okay, sign me up now, because I knew if I thought on it tomorrow,
Mhm.
I would have chickened out.
Think
So I
wrong,
just
think wrong.
sight unseen, I just signed up, and there I was.
Good. I'm so
I
glad that
figure
you did.
how bad could it be? Couldn't be any worse than what I was at the time. So it could only be better, get better.
So, word,
And
you
there I
said,
was.
how bad could it be? Is that really what you was thinking?
Yeah, I was. Because I didn't know you. I didn't know you. I know what I saw on the video. I didn't know you. I didn't know if you were any good. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anybody that per se went to you and
Uh-huh.
say, look at me, I'm just going by what this person posted, what this
Yeah.
person wanted everybody to see. So I didn't know
Gambled.
the
Wow.
the real deal. I didn't have nobody to tell me the for real, for real. So I didn't know. I was like,
What a
so
blessing.
I
And
took
so
a
you show up
chance.
on your first day, and what are you thinking?
I
You can
thought
be
maybe I
honest
had made
here.
a mistake. I didn't know how I felt. I mean, my friend asked me, how did it go? How did it go? And I remember I just sat there like, I knew it was the first day. I knew it would probably be hard in the first day, but your methods were a little bit unconventional. It was different from other people who have had trainers, and the way you did things, and then the stuff that you told me to do. I was like, I mean, you walk in, on day one. Well, was it something crazy like 1,500 jump
Yeah,
squats or
that was the
something
day you
like
walked in.
that?
We had 1,500 jump squats. They were broken up,
I,
500, 400, 300, 200.
yeah, but it added up, and I remember like
She's standing there like,
I just remember thinking like, but I did it.
wait a minute.
Right. My legs gave out, on the way to the car, but that was a whole nother story. And I was just like, I wasn't sure. But part of me said, you ain't no punk. You got this. Try, try, try. And then the other half said, well, she got my money now, so I better at least get through the month. And
Mm-hmm.
that was my goal that day when I said, okay, get through the month. You pay for the month.
That's right.
And then after that, forget her and them 1,500 jump squats. That month, and then after, you start seeing those results after that month, I was like, oh, okay, one more month.
Okay,
One
that's
more month.
it.
After
That's
that,
it.
forget her. And then that 2 months turned into 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, go figure.
Yes. That's so dope. Thank you for sharing that, because I don't think they knew the details of all of that. Okay, so what's your favorite memory so far? What would you say?
Not specific. I don't have a specific memory, but the fondest times that I could think of were kind of didn't deal with the workout part. Go figure.
Oh,
I mean, we had some great workouts and we had some good stuff, but I think it was the look, the human side of you.
what?
You
I got
know,
you.
I remember saying to somebody that's the social work side of her.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm a social
she
worker.
really
Yeah.
like cares, and I think the fondest memories I have with Renegade is the bond that we all had, that all like the Renegades have.
Mhm.
You know, I am, Delta Sigma Theta, ooh, forever. But it's almost yeah, but it's almost like Renegade. It was almost like it was like a sorority. It's like a sisterhood.
It
You
is.
know,
Oh, and we
it
got all the Greeks
is.
there. So I'm a Zeta. So she come in and her Delta stuff, and I'm like, okay, red.
Right. Like this old mean Zeta didn't have me, But it's like Renegade. It's a sisterhood, and I like that. Those are like my fondest memories. That side,
Yeah.
whenever a Renegade was going through it or in despair,
Yeah.
you was there
Yeah.
orchestrating it. Like okay, we gonna forget about this workout for a minute and handle the
Yeah.
issues inside.
Yeah. We put a workout on pause in a heartbeat.
in a heartbeat
Yeah.
and would drop in the middle of a set and say prayer
Yeah. Hey,
or what
Renegade,
have you.
time to pray. Come on. And
Stop.
Renegades come from everywhere to just, gather around and circle and hold hands and have prayer together in the middle
Yes.
of the gym. Yes.
In the middle of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Trap
And
music playing
you
in the
don't get that
background. We
type.
don't care. We don't care.
Exactly.
That
And
is
so
cute.
definitely not the workouts. That was not the fondest. But no, they were great workouts. I actually missed them.
Those are some of my favorite memories of you, though, like your faces and like how you would roll your eyes and stuff, and you're gonna do it, but you like, oh, she is
I rolled
tripping.
my eyes under my breath. I did it though. I
But
did it.
you always did it, and your results were like, Pam, you fine as fuck, girl.
Yes. Yes.
I love
Yes.
it. Yeah. So what's the best thing that you've learned so far?
You know, on the workout side, I learned a lot because, I didn't know, my way around the gym, whatsoever. I was strictly like a class type person with an
Mm-hmm.
instructor. But I learned a lot about on the workout side to the point where like I would go to the gym with my friends and they was like, okay, you've been around that colored hair lady way too long. I knew enough where I could go and fly on my own and I would like make workouts for everybody. Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. No, that's not doing anything. You need to
Yeah.
do this. And so I found myself preaching all the stuff you would preach to us, and the
Mm-hmm.
importance of lifting. Girl, we walk all the time. Get off that treadmill, pick up these 20-pound weights.
Yes.
And everybody's like, whoa.
Wait a
So
minute.
and that's valuable. Because now being at home, I got to employ it's hard. But I have to employ for now what you left me with.
Okay,
I'm
so
coming back though.
oh, I know. I was never worried about that. Never. In a million years was I worried that Pam wasn't coming back. So you've been off from we've been quarantined slightly. I mean, the world has opened back up, right? It's 2020. We're in pandemic times, and you haven't been physically in the gym since dad died. So he died in the end of February. And so, and right as I was burying him, that's when pandemic hit and we quarantined. And so you've not been physically in the gym nor um, on the virtual workouts or anything. What have you done to sustain yourself?
Say that one more time. What have
What
I?
have you been doing to sustain yourself?
It was hard at first, and in the beginning, and I'm not gonna say, and I have, I know I have, especially in the beginning, my weight has fluctuated,
Mm-hmm.
and but then when I see it, I've been able to snap back,
Mm-hmm.
like pull myself back. In the beginning, once the first pandemic hit, I was losing weight like crazy. That was stress.
Okay.
that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
that was just pure stress with
Yeah.
job, pandemic, and a whole bunch of other factors. And then being at home, I knew I had to sit back and think and remember everything that you told me. I knew I wasn't gonna in no way inform workout to the extent on my own that I was doing at the gym.
Okay.
So I have to, and it's all every day's a struggle.
Mhm.
I have to be more cognizant of the food part. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that's is most important. And the food part, and I don't have you to, you in my ear and the drinking the water, and so I'm trying to hold that part up,
Yeah.
you know,
I was
and
watching you on Facebook though, and it's not like we haven't communicated. I mean, this y'all don't realize this, but this is the lipstick queen right here. And she send me sales and I just be like, Pam, get off my damn phone because I spent so much money just because she texted me a lipstick sale. But so it's not like we don't communicate, but I made it a point to watch you on Facebook because you were working. You, especially in the summer months, like you and Evie, another renegade, would hit those streets and go for walks, and I'm like, shoot, we are actually doing challenges. You know, it was during the time we were doing challenges, and I'm like, why are they not in my challenge? You know, like, and I felt the way, but I saw y'all doing, and I was like, good. Let me let
I
them do
have
what
to
they
do
do.
something.
Yeah,
I try. I wasn't ready to like go back physically into the gym.
yeah,
So we would just like walk. I get to the point we were up to where we were walking like 10 miles.
yes.
Just
I saw that.
go, we would park downtown and just walk all over the place.
I was
So
so
it's
proud of
little things
y'all.
like that where you had to remind stuff where you didn't necessarily, need a gym that
Right.
we had to make our own, gym like
Yeah.
out here.
And you have to remember those
So
are
yeah,
things
I
you
was
have to
trying.
remember. You know, you really have to remember that it's not always conventional. It's not always what people paint it out to be. You know, fitness is whatever you can get in the moment. And during these pandemic times, honey, you get it how you get it, because everything is so different right now, and nobody knows what the future holds right now. It's just this big unknown. And one thing we all want is to feel better. So, you know, I think in the beginning, every last one of us kind of sat back like, well, what next? You know, and we were eating and making stuff because we were stuck at home. So all we had to do was bake stuff, you know.
Right. Right, right,
We
right,
making
right.
cakes and stuff. I don't even eat cake like that. We making cakes and stuff. So, you know, and then you start to pull yourself back together, and you're like, wait a minute. Because when we get off of this pandemic quarantine and I gotta go back out into the world, I still want to look a
I
certain
can't
way.
wait. I can't wait. I'm ready to go. Look, I'm ready. I'm beyond ready. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But we
every
made it.
day, I won't say it's easy because it is not. Every day is like a struggle,
Yeah.
struggle.
And that's okay
So
too.
and I do. I fluctuate. I'm human.
Yeah.
But then I catch myself and go, oh, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
You have your old meal
uh,
plans, right?
you said what?
You have your old meal plans, right?
I still have it.
Well, I ain't gonna tell you to get on it. All I'm gonna say is that you have them. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do. So with that
I
said,
know what to do. I know. I know totally what to do. Totally. You
yeah.
know.
So
Whoo.
one of the renegade things, one of the really special things about Renegade Soul, and I tell people this all the time, is that you'll never come away from my program not knowing what to do. It
No.
so I want everybody to know how to go into the gym and work out for themselves and not be intimidated by the muscle bound men that's like move, and you like, no, you move. What you doing with them 10-pound weights, pump? You know, like 10-pound
Right.
weights. I was looking for those. What
And
you need?
like I told you before, I never wanted to be skinny, real thin. That is
Right,
not me
right.
at all. And that was never my goal. And I like the fact that you respected that. Not
Yeah,
saying, something ridiculous like, I should weigh 110 pounds. Because that is like absolutely like, no,
crazy. Yeah,
no,
like, yeah,
no,
that ain't gonna
no,
happen. So yeah,
no.
it's always been a goal to that you always know what to do so that, and I never saw pandemic happening, right? No, nobody could predict this. So that in times where we can't get together, that you know what to do. Even if you have weights at home and you could just put together a quick workout. When you were coming back talking about how y'all were at the gym one day and your girlfriends was doing, deadlifts, and you was like, wait a minute, let's get these weights, and you put your heels in these weights and then do the deadlifts. And they was looking at you like, yeah, you
They
need
were
to
looking at
know
me
what
like, what?
to do. Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't with my girlfriends. I was at another gym taking a class, and this was an instructor girl. I was like, and this was other people were in a class. It was at another gym, like some boot camp type. I forgot what gym it was, and I was like, no, 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 no.
Renegade
See,
out here
that's
taking
that.
over.
That's that Sam that renegade me. I was like, see, we need to do it like they looking at me like, what's she doing? And next thing I know, everybody else is like, an
Yeah.
instructor is looking at me like, he's like, she said, oh, that is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you
Mm-hmm.
like
You're
Renegade.
welcome.
Yeah. Knowing what
Yeah.
to do, so important. And so nobody walks away from the program not knowing what to do.
Mm-mm.
And if you decide not to do it, that's on you. But you always
Yeah.
know what to do, how to do it. It's
Totally.
very important. Yeah, it's all about health, stability, mental health. Oh, closing health gaps, all about that. So good. What would you say are your goals for, let's say, the next 12 months? Have you thought about it?
You said for the next couple months?
I said for the next 12 months or so.
For the
For
next
the next
12
year.
months.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that
the
there's a
next year.
difference
Yeah.
for the next year. Um, you know, I definitely plan, my plan is definitely is to come back. I never thought I lived to say that. I miss you. I miss the gym. I miss the workouts. I know what to do, but it's still not the same. So
Yeah.
definitely my goal is to get back. But in the meantime, till I can, I'm just trying to work with with what I know.
That's right.
If I can, maintain and at least do, just make the best of this situation.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It is not easy at all. And I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie and say that is easy and I don't struggle. But my plan is just to stay the course
Hmm.
until, until I can on the workout till I can get back. But
Yeah.
also too, I got all kind of changes. Girl, we got to get caught up in my life. And that's another goal of mine too, because I have to manage that as well. I got to get that together
Yeah.
before, I have to get myself together on the inside first
Hmm. Hmm.
before, the outside.
Yeah,
I think
and I do understand that. Also very important, specific to that, is that just remember that fitness centers you sometimes, especially in a program like this one where we do tend to take care of each other mentally. We have the camaraderie, we have the chat room, we have partners, we have people that you can lean on in moments where you're like, I'm trying to figure this shit out and I can't.
out. Yeah.
And then there's somebody else in the group saying, yeah, you know what, I went through that same thing and this is what I did. And I think there's something very valuable there because we have women of all ages in our group, in all backgrounds and all types of experience. And I think that's one of the things that just make it so special too, because nobody is shy. And you think they
Nope.
are until you get them in that chat room and you like, oh, did she just say?
Yep. She said that.
You're like, I had no idea, and that's just who we are. And as women, we can just open up and be okay with the other women in the room. And I think that's really special. So, you know, I'm waiting for you. It was never a doubt in my mind that you were coming back because I just know that you are a renegade for life. So,
I am, and I am coming back most definitely. So, I mean, of course, the results alone that I got with Renegade were just like,
yeah, I'm gonna post
amazing.
your picture when we post this. It's
Woo,
yeah.
child. When I look at those
Pam will
pictures,
walk in and
woo,
be like, look at that ass.
child. The
Yes.
results were just, even, physically, inside and out,
Yeah.
I went from, even, health wise from, walking in, on medicine and been
Mm-hmm.
telling me I'm pre-diabetic and all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
all that is just like wow, to
Yeah.
where, my doctor's just, asking me, what did you do? Or What? Tell me,
Yeah.
I remember I had her quizzing me. She said, what are you going to do when you leave here? I'm going to go eat. What are you going to eat? I said, why? So what do you eat then? Or how much of that do you eat? I'm like, are you taking notes? Oh no, you got to sign up for Renegade to learn all that. You're trying to get privileged information. So the results have been like crazy.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Trust me. I'll be back. So
So
as we
dope.
get this
I love
together,
those
get this
other results.
pandemic under control.
Yeah, girl. Yeah,
I'll
girl.
be back. I'll be back like I never left.
Yes, honey. And it'll be just like you never left. I promise you
I
that.
know.
Yeah. grab them 20-pound weights. Welcome back.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, girl.
Grab them 40-pound weights, and I'll be
Yeah.
back, and I'll be fussing under my breath,
Rolling
and
her
I'll be
eyes because she
cussing, and
gonna
I'll be
grab them
saying all
weights.
kind of things. I'll be fighting with you
Oh,
about that camera. Oh, I used to hate the V on that camera. Oh,
you learn to love me. It's what I tell everybody. You just learn to love me.
yes.
So Pam, I just want to just thank you for the day that you walked in and did those 1,500 squats, jump squats, and actually came back the next time, because it's been an amazing journey with you, an absolutely amazing journey with you. Your results have been absolutely crazy, and I've loved just working with you the entire time. So sorry that we got this stupid pandemic, but God don't make any mistakes. And so everything happens for a reason. And sometimes you have to, go through some things, and that's okay
Mhm.
too.
Yep.
And so just remember everything that we've gone through together, what you've learned, what you know. Never forget what you know, okay? Never.
Okay.
Any last words or words of advice for the audience, or anything like that that you want to leave?
Um, just that, I mean, that it can be done, that you can do it, because I didn't think I would even near see the results that I did, and that it can be done. I thought, oh my goodness, it's too late. I'm too old. With me being oh, I'm on the older end of the bunch of all the renegades. I'm on the high end. That was like, oh, I'm just too old. So
We
no
don't care.
matter with the age, or that
Hmm.
it's not going to be easy, but I mean, but it can be done, and it helped a lot. I actually listened to you, and it helped that coming from you, because you used to be fluffy. That meant a lot to me. I was like, oh yeah, okay, she did it, and she knows what she's talking about, and she's been there, she understands.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, maybe she do know what she's talking about, and and
Yeah.
it worked for her. So okay, okay. So just that it can be done. You just have to stay on it, and you cannot
Okay.
expect the results like overnight. I
Oh,
mean, when I
say it
realized that,
louder.
I didn't get fluffy like that in 6 months. So I
Right.
didn't expect to be, all these miraculous results. This is it's a lifetime thing, not,
That's right.
I'm trying to lose 30 pounds because I'm going to,
Oh,
Vegas next month.
oh, oh, I don't think
Right.
they heard you in the back. You got to say it louder. I don't think they heard you back there, because I preach that all day, every day. Like, people are really thinking, oh, I'm gonna train for 6 months and have my belly on flat,
Oh, they
flat.
won't even give it six. 2 months
Yeah,
from now, for my birthday, I'm going to Miami, and I need to be down,
yeah.
30, 40
In two
pounds.
months,
Okay.
you spent
Yeah, all
28
right.
years getting fat. You ate everything under the sun for 28 years, and you want to lose it all in 2 months. That ain't even
In
healthy.
2 months. Yep. So, it's not a quick fix. Stay with it. It'll come. It'll
Oh,
come.
and just for so everybody knows that fat is a mentality. It's not a body type. So when I call people fat, I'm talking about your mentality. And like, I was looking at my kids earlier, because I can't eat anything because I'm in competition prep. But I made them some air fried chicken wings, and I coated them in Ritz crackers, and like, just because I was putting them in the air fryer, I didn't want to put them in the grease. And let me tell you, those wings look so good. They smashed. And I was like, y'all are fat, because they was eating it like, and I'm like, I had to act so fat right now. A mentality, because they smashed. And I'm just like, neither one of
Oh,
my kids
tell
are fat.
Ethan hi. I miss him.
I will tell
Hi,
Ethan you said
Ethan.
hi. he was
Tell
asking
him
about
we'll go
you.
to another concert again.
Oh my goodness. Pam, you spoil my baby. Pam will pick up my baby and take him to concerts. I'm like,
Love him.
word, word. That's what we doing. Oh, I can't come.
It's like, either you're the funny renegade. You're not like your mother. No.
And he loves you, girl, to pieces. So I will
I
definitely
miss
tell
him.
him. Yeah, yeah. I know. Soon though. Very, very soon.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to end this interview on that note. Thank you so much, Pam. You guys can reach me again, www.renegadesoul216.com. I'm on Instagram at Renegade Soul 216. I'm on Twitter at Renegade Soul 216. I'm on Facebook at Renegade Soul 216. Y'all can find me there. Sam at Renegade Soul 216. That's the email address. Shoot me an email. And until then, for the next interview, thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon. Say
Bye,
bye.
Sam.
Bye.
All right.